Hey all, NG here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 6 Netflix game studios and what we know these studios are working on, and what we could see from these studios within the coming years. So, we're going to start out with a simple developer of Netflix Game Studio California, otherwise known as Studio Blue. This is the studio Netflix set up internally, and this studio is currently working on what is referred to as a big budget AAA multi-platform first-person shooter game that's been developed for PC, console, and mobile. I say mobile. I assume they mean like cloud. We also know that the studio is also working on a party game, which is aimed at obviously multiplayer audiences that will obviously have online multiplayer and couch co-op, so that is interesting as well. The second studio we want to talk about is Moonloot Games. Moonloot Games is currently working on a game which looks very similar to Animal Crossing. It's said to be a slice of life sort of life simulator game, like Animal Crossing. So we can just assume what it is. But yeah, we know that they're working on a game that's obviously clearly looks like it's aimed at a younger audience and a more family-friendly audience than a lot of other Netflix games. So I'm curious to see what they do with this. Obviously, this studio is the second studio Netflix set up themselves, and we will see what happens in the future with that studio. Then we have Night School Studios, who hot off releasing Oxenfree 2, is currently working with Netflix itself to develop movies and TV shows based on Oxenfree and After Party, which are other properties that are owned by Night School Studio. Now, we don't actually know what they're doing outside of that. We don't know what they're working on besides that, because obviously they've only just released Oxenfree 2 in 2023, so we don't really know what they've been up to. But we can probably expect to see some sort of announcement or tease later this year from this studio. You know, they are quite a talented team. Especially considering it's only around 20 to 30 people from what I last checked. So this is quite an interesting thing. Hopefully we see more from them. Then we have Boss Fight Entertainment. Boss Fight Entertainment is arguably the most hardest working studio out of everyone within the Netflix game studio teams when it comes to what they've provided to Netflix games. Boss Fight Entertainment has provided 3 games so far, including Dungeon Boss Respawned, Netflix Stories, Love is Blind, and Money Heist Ultimate Choice, and they're currently working on a game based on Virgin River. Besides that, we don't know what they're doing besides Virgin River, but we can expect to see more content based on Dungeon Boss Respawned, which I'm sure they will continue to do. Next game we want to talk about is Next Games. Next Games is, from what I can understand, is the one with the most employees, and they're currently working on supporting Netflix Games' Stranger Things Puzzle Tales, and also apparently they're working on bringing back Compass Point West, which was a game they made a few years ago, and this is about 7 years ago, so there's that. Then we have Spry Fox. Spry Fox is an interesting one because they have yet to release a game on Netflix, but I do think it was interesting what they're working on. They're apparently currently working on a family-friendly MMORPG, which is supposed to be a non-violent game, and they're apparently working with Epic Games to develop it. I don't know how likely the Epic Games publishing is now, though, since Netflix owns Spry Fox, but we will see. Spry Fox is also working on the video game Cozy Grove 2 Camp Spirit, which is due out later this year on Netflix Games. So it'll be interesting to see what else they come up with. Anyway, guys, that's the list of all 6 studios and what they're currently working on. Let me know what you think about this list in the comments down below. If you know, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, turn notifications, and please, guys, I am begging you, check out the link in the description to Cloud Dosage News, which is a site I work for where I cover Netflix games, Answering Arcade, and some other stuff. If you want to check out all those articles for me and other articles on the site, I'd be forever grateful. Anyway, guys, I've been NG, and I'm signing out. Peace.